Hey everyone, it's Jakov, and I'm here with a battle replay for The Last Alliance Total War. The Last Alliance Total War being a mod for Total War Shogun 2, which I will have linked in the video's description. Today's battle is a 2v2 with Sarah Temmer, the mod's creator, playing as the Republic of Breeland alongside Kakpur, playing as the Kingdom of Khazad-dûm. Playing against this duo are Ellen Enish, a long-time subscriber and supporter of the channel, who has often given me battle replays, playing as the Black Snake Haradrim, and Makiyekin13, playing as Mordor. Before the battle begins, I want to say thank you to Darth Ellanus for sending me this battle replay in the Last Alliance Total War Discord server, and I want to remind you guys that you too can send me battle replays, be it by my email linked in my channel's description, or over the Discord servers for the mod I cover, such as the Last Alliance Total War or the Dawnless Days. With all that said, let's put the battle into slow motion and check out both armies. So over here we have Mordor, and they seem to have very actually no, the Haradrim Black Snake Clan, I should say, a very heavy infantry oriented army. So at the back we've got a couple units of the Serpent Fencers, I believe. Yep. Then in front of them the Serpent Spearmen, a couple units of them. Then in front we have a couple units of the Horrors of the Desert hidden in the forest, and some Serpent Archers to support them. More Serpent Archers, and out here we have the Haradrim Horse Archers. Then turning over here we have Mordor just on this side of the lake, and from here we've got a couple of units of Orc Spearmen. In front of them, more Orc Spearmen, more Orc Spearmen. Some Uruk Berserkers of Lithlad, very cool looking high tier unit. Then some Black Numenorian Warriors, so these are the Archers. Yep, a composite Archer Swordsman unit I should say. Then some Uruk Archers, and more Black Numenorian Archers. Then here, Black Numenorian Axemen, more Axemen, and the Nazgul leading a Black Rider's Guard unit. Very cool. Where is the Shadow himself? Here he is. Then over here we've got more Uruk Berserkers of Lithlad, and in the forest a couple of units of the Spearmen flanking them. So all in all, very balanced army, not much in the way of cavalry, but still the Haradrim make up for that. Then looking over here we have the Men of Breeland. So in the front we've got a couple units of the Breeland Company Archers. These guys more the same, yep. Then looking around, more Archers. Behind them we've got some of the Breeland City Guards, which are their heavy swordsmen. Then the Breeland Gentry, which are their heavier infantry. Then Butterburg Guard, which is their general unit. Over here, more Breeland Gentry. And yeah, the City Guards. Yeah, a mix of a heavy infantry force. Although I will note that they don't appear to have... I've completely missed over this portion of the army. I was going to say, the army seems a lot smaller than it would be. A couple units of the Town Watchers. And then at the far back, 2 units of the Riders of the Great Road, so their contemporary heavy shock unit, or shock cavalry unit I should say. And then looking at the Dwarves, they've got the Khazad-dûm heavy crossbowmen walking by the lake. I wouldn't do that in that heavy armour, risk drowning there. Then in front of them you've got the Khazad-dûm Great Shields, and the Mithril Warriors who've just disappeared, just teleported. Then their general unit is over here, hidden in the dense forest, due in the 4th. Over here we've got a bit more Mithril Warriors, Great Shields, and heavy crossbowmen. Yeah, so each army is more or less fairly elite, which we like, and battle has been joined. The The Serpent Lancers are attempting to cross the ford. Put that in full speed. Actually, we might slow it down for a second because the music seems to be a little bit overpowering to my tastes. So actually just go to options, turn down the music a bit, turn up the effects and the master a bit, just so we can hear the sound of the battle a bit better than the music.
Retreat!
And here we are. The archers is opening fire, but they're going to get another charge on them. And yep, the archers are poured out. Cavalry slams into them. The Great Road, but now Mordor has deployed the riders of War Riders I did not see, and they catch the town militia off guard. They're getting caught up. The other units coming and become a massive brawl. Serpent Lancers come around, and I like this. It's very fast paced. Spearmen taking up formation where possible, trying to hold off the Serpent Lancers where possible. Then already a Serpent Lancer unit is in a bit of trouble. Yes, each side are wheeling around with their cavalry, which I quite like. I did not expect those War Riders to come out of nowhere. Put it back to normal speed. These guys are about to get caught out. Yep, Serpent Lancers hit them. My question is, where are the War Riders going? They seem to be angling around them. Going for a flanking move? It seems it. No, they're trying to catch out these axemen. So yeah, they catch the axemen out of formation. With shock infantry, so yeah. If I was them, I'd be pulling the War Riders out. Turning to the front line. It is a slaughter, just cavalrymen riding everywhere. Honestly, the balance of power seems fairly... And, yep, that is... That is actually a really cool deal. Are the archers going to open fire? We're going to have that storm of red arrows? No. Pull back over here. Lines of Mordor drawing up. Leading the charge of their spearmen, which I wouldn't necessarily say the best unit to begin with. I'd have kept these guys back for their cavalry. And in they go. A's Lithlad Berserkers storm in. And they're going to eat this line alive. Wolves are coming forward. More Breeland Gentry are coming forward. And what's this? Across the whole line we've got fighting, but over here just a massive clash of cavalry and infantry, which you'll love to see. Warriors are playing quite well. I love the little pockets of soldiers everywhere. There's a unit officer. Cavalry have disengaged, which is smart. As these Serpent Lancers have been completely eviscerated. Where exactly are they planning on charging into is my question. reinforced is not going to last that long. Cavalry is pulling out, and yep, are they going to go for the archers? Smart move. But also smart. Mordor put their spearmen in front. Very smart. So instead they're going to go for a hammer and an anvil strike, which very smart. Right to the rear of these orcs, or men. Black Numenorians are tougher than the orcs though. Here I'd be doing a cycle charge. Leaving these guys stuck in, not a good idea. It's like, do the Black Numenorians look any taller? No. Back they go. And Mordor attempts to stop them with the Nazgûl general unit. Very risky. They lose their general unit here, they could lose the battle. And no. They win instead, which I expected it, but still. Nazgûl riding. This is very risky. Because now they're caught by the spearmen. However, the Khazad-dûm great shields are leaving their backs exposed. Breeland riding the Great Road. This is the best time, best opportunity they've got to kill Mordor general. Catching them out and killing them. Right now, I'll turn the tide of the battle. And now they've gotten in amongst the Breeland Company archers, but I don't know, I'd say this is some major vulnerability. And now the Haradrim general has taken the field, Nizar and his great Shah guard. Over here, yeah, the men of Breeland have been holding their own against the Haradrim better than I thought, with the assistance of the heaviest of the dwarves, but still, numerically they're doing quite well. A bit of a nice combination we're seeing here with the dwarves and Breeland. Don't really consider that English online that often. Yeah, the serpent fences have been deployed in full focus. The whole of the desert have been deployed. Durin's going to go in, so each side has deployed their general to some degree. Back over here. This is one of the coolest looking units in the game. Great Shah Guard. Who are they fighting? So Spearmen, Breeland Town Watchers. Not a bad move. Yeah, so this unit here could single-handedly decimate just about anything that gets in its path. And Nazgûl have been caught out and they were attempting to rescue them. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Still, the Nazgûl attempting to survive. Yep, I'd say the gentry are more useful on the front lines. And the Breeland unit's actually doing really well against the Black Numenorians, surprisingly. Gonna go in for another charge. Yeah. That unit is gonna be eviscerated. swordsman against heavy cavalry, yeah, not the best mix. But they've chased them off. Although these Black Northern warriors join in the fight. There's just so much to keep track of on this battlefield. Like over here, it seems like the men of the West have won more or less. Men and elves of the West. And now they're just focusing on taking out what remains of the enemy force. Shah Guard are pulling a hasty retreat. Black Númenórean warriors are still holed up in trees. And this unit of Black Númenórean warriors is then circled into this fate. It's a shame that in the new Rings of Power TV show that the Black Númenóreans don't look like this, because if they did, that'd be amazing. And dwarves have pulled back their forces to support the fight over here. Shah Guard is back in charge of Butterbur Guard. And point blank range, yeah, no, this is very risky. Heavy archers against the heaviest shock cavalry in the game. Very lucky these guys are turned. Very lucky they had support points. And the Shah Guard is now on the run. Looking at the fight over here. Black Númenóreans are routing, running through the trees. I was the combined forces here, I would just move them down here, deal with the fighting, but yeah, I'd say this battle seems to be a pretty foregone conclusion. And there we have it, a victory for Khazad-dûm and Breeland, and a close defeat for Mordor and the Black Snake Haradrim. Anyway, we'll end the battle, we'll check out both armies and see how they did. Honestly, that battle could have gone either way. I was quite well surprised with it, and also I really enjoyed it. I loved how it was this constant action the entire time, and if you looked at the balance of power, you could get an idea of who was winning, but it was interesting to see how it fluctuated, just the sheer numbers on both sides, making it very difficult to keep track. So, looking at Sarah Temmer's army, so that would be Breeland. They deployed the most soldiers, almost 4,000, and lost over half of their army, but killed almost 3,000, so they did pretty well. Cacpur and his dwarves deployed the smallest army at over 760, lost only 550 or so, and killed almost 1,600, so very good. Makieken's army, I believe, was Mordor, deployed almost 2,800, lost almost 2,200, and only killed 1,400, so you can kind of tell where the slack was in this battle. No offense, of course, to Makieken 13. I just mean in terms of, you could tell which side was exchanging better in the trader casualties. And then Ellen English and his Black Snake Haradrim was in an even similar, if not worse, spot, having slightly more soldiers, 2,800, losing 2,000. It's actually very surprising that both armies lost within just one soldier of each other, and coming out of it having only killed 1,200 soldiers. Look at the unit statistics themselves. The Butterbur Guard killed 155, lost 87. I'd say that's a fair exchange. Company of Archers, 111 dead for 83 kills, 68 kills, 92 lost. Not exactly a great trade. 37 dead for 67, fair enough. 50 for 58, it's a bit of an even match. Breeland Town Watchers, 96 for 73, bit iffy. 185 dead for 63 dead. I'd say this unit didn't really accomplish that much. 114 dead for 102. It's more of a straight even matchup, I guess. 119 dead for 97, not quite great. Looking at the Breeland Gentry units, 118 dead for 334 killed, that's an MVP right there. 64 dead for 151, it's pretty damn good, not great actually. 114 dead for 66 kills, very good. 109 for 89 is passable at best. 105 dead for these Breeland City Guards, killing 270 is amazing. 121 dead for 347, another MVP. 178 dead for 132. It's good that they killed that many, but still taking those losses. That unit came out a bit worse for wear. Looking at the West Axemen, 126 dead for 151 kills, is quite good. 138 for 166, also quite good. And then the Great Riders of the Riders of the Great Road, 84 dead, 152 kills, very good. 86 kills, 225. Yeah, that again another MVP. These two units, more MVPs right there. Then moving on to Khazad-dûm the 4th, 63 dead, 93 kills, acceptable. 105 dead, 228 kills for the Mythic Warriors, another MVP unit. 18 dead, 146, MVP. 27 to 50, absolutely phenomenal, another MVP. 155 for 167, it's a fair trade. 1 dead for 55 kills, that's great. 5 dead for 87, fantastic. 2 for 61, great. Finally 26 for 114, more than admirable. Then the Great Shields, 22 dead for 133, very good. 144 dead for 141 is just purely even trade-off. So yeah, I'd say that's quite good. So yeah, Khazad-dûm performed very well, as did Sarah Tema. Then looking at Makiekan 13, Black Riders are great, taking 60 losses but killing 158. The Orc Spearmen did quite abysmally, all of them, barely managing all combined to make over 80 kills if even. Black Numenorian Axemen, 155 dead for 213 kills, that's quite good. 160 dead for 128, it's a bit iffy. 144 for 93, quite not very good at all actually. 125 for 71, quite poor. Yeah, the Uruk Berserkers of Lakeside didn't do very good in my opinion. The Warg Riders, similarly quite abysmal. The Black Numenorian Warriors hitting 170 kills, quite good. 187 kills are these guys, also quite good. And the Uruk Archers getting 129 isn't bad, but losing almost all their unit is. And then finally, moving on to Ellanus, his Nizash Great Shire Guard got 205 kills, which is amazing. Horror of the Desert Or did quite poorly. The Serpent Spearmen did very poorly as well. Serpent Archers getting 171 kills is quite good. This unit taking no casualties, getting 126 is very good. 51 dead for 111 kills, also very good. These guys, 123 to 88, not a great trade. 90 for 29, quite bad. Horse Archers actually did quite bad. Serpent Lancers, the first one kind of balanced it out. The other one got only 61 kills, 52 kills, 45 kills. Yeah, the Serpent Lancers didn't do that much. And then the Fencers didn't do great either. So anyway guys, there we have it, the battle by the lake. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. I know it might not seem like much for such a small channel, it is massively appreciated. As I said before, if you guys want to send in your battle replays, send them to me either in my email or via Discord. Anyways guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. But with all this said, this is your host Jakov, signing out.